Hey everybody, Scooter here in the F-4E Phantom 2 by Heatblur. We're going to go over the combat tree system in the Phantom. I got a little scenario set up. We're at Nellis Air Force Base. Got two MiG-21s that are heading into a National Defense Airspace Restricted Zone. So we're going to go over the combat tree system here in the Phantom, set up real quick in cockpit. And then we'll go ahead and splash a couple MiGs with it. So the big things that you need to worry about here in the cockpit are making sure your IFF's on. Alright, just norm. All these switches should be preset. We'll go ahead here, jump in the Wizzo seat where the magic happens. Alright, so here is the combat tree system. The main two switches that we're going to worry about are active, or these mode 2 and mode 3 switches right here. We want to make sure they're set to active. Other things that you have back here in the Wizzo seat that's not present in the pilot seat is these two green lights. Here and here is the combat tree system is spoofing something. They're going to flash green and let you know that there's something there. To make sure your combat tree system is activated, we can go ahead and hit the challenge button here on the radar control, and you're going to get these two blue lights here. Let me tuck down a little bit. We got the two blue lights letting you know that the combat tree system is doing its thing. Other than that, it's a pretty simple system. That's about it. So let's go ahead and fly this intercept.
Engine's good. Airspeed's coming alive. 80 knots. 100 knots. Heads up, I've got nails. 11 o'clock. Gears moving. Gear up. Flax up.
This is our initial heading out of the airfield to assume our cap station. Doing an unrestricted full afterburner climb up to 15,000 feet.
Oh, I'm showing nails 11 o'clock and nails 11 o'clock.
Alright, so there we go. We got our call from the AWACS. Couple spikes from Jester on the RWR. Initial heading to the two contacts is 340. So we're going to go ahead and turn in there. To a heading of 340. Kick up the speed.
I see a new bogey. Right 5 degrees, 20 miles, 24,500.
Jester doing Jester things in the back.
Friendly target getting IFF returns.
So we're going to go ahead and pause it there. So what you're seeing on the radar screen is a friendly contact. Challenge it again. 2 bars above and below the contact is a friendly contact. Alright, so we're heading up on 340.
Wilco. Roger.
We'll go ahead and put ourselves in a 50-mile narrow scan since we know the approximate course heading to the bogies. Overlord, bogey dope.
Overlord, 1-1, in field, 1.
We have a friendly sentry, 1 o'clock, 9 miles.
In field 1, Overlord, 1-1, Bra, 342, 450, at 8,000 knots.
Alright, so we got 342 for 50, 8,000 hot.
In field 1, Overlord, 1-1, Bra, 342, 445.
So we'll go ahead and hit the challenge button. We'll go ahead and hit the active pause.
New bogeys.
And there we
check
go.
IFF real quick.
It's kind of hard to see there.
We've got a Bandit 2 ship, Bra, left 10 degrees, 41 miles, 4,500.
So, there is our combat tree spoof. It's a little hard to see there in the mud, but that singular bar with no contact is their response from their spoofed IFF system. So that's what we're looking for. So now that we know approximately where they are, we know they're about 8,000 feet. We can go ahead and start taking this down. There we go. Nice solid spoof.
You got it.
So we're going to go ahead.
Roger, okay. Okay.
50 mile wide.
Okay.
There we go. 25 meter narrow. There we go. Right there. Off the nose. About 20 miles.
Roger that. Locking Bandit, right 5, 19 miles.
Had to lock one of them up there.
Contact dropped, back to standard scan pattern.
We're still a little above them.
Back to standard scan pattern. Copy.
There we go.
All right, returning to standard scan. Roger.
Gotta lock
Okay,
on
lock.
one.
1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4 potato, fire.
Field 1, Overlord, 1-1.
And, oop, there we go. Little master arm. That's
There are bandits. 12 o'clock, 2 miles.
got at least one of them in the clouds. There's a second one. So at least go ahead. There's Fox 2 on one of them. Alright, now we got his buddy. Over there. Coming up on his 6.
Okay, focusing on your guy.
Sparrow.
Returning to regular scan.
And just like that, it's using the combat tree system. Alright, so how to get this all set up so you can use combat tree in your Phantom. Alright, so we got our little F-4 here on Nellis. This is one of our Alert 5 aircraft. Go ahead and go into the mission editor. Head over here towards all the options you got for the aircraft. We're going to go the one with 3 dots right here on the aircraft additional properties. And we're going to go down to this one right here, combat tree spoofable. So you got a couple options here. You got none, historical, which will only do things like the MiG-19, MiG-21, stuff like that. Just for the sake of DCS, I hit all just because I want it to work with all aircraft. And not play the game of, well, is it going to work for this one or is it going to work not? The only other thing you need to do to get combat tree working in your aircraft is go to the F-4E here in controls for the pilot controls, and you need to bind one thing, Wizzo antenna hand controller challenge button. I got it bound to my stick right here. And that's it. That's the only other thing you need bound to get Combat Tree working. So appreciate you tuning in today for this little lesson on the Phantom. As always, like, subscribe, and have a wonderful rest of your day.
We've got a bandit, fish bed, 1 o'clock, 2 miles. The bandit is going down. Can do it.